Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on Tender Wisdom. So today we're talking about what is an ascendant, what is a horoscope, and when you get a PDF from me of your horoscope, what is it that you have to really look for in terms of information, in terms of the coordinates. So come, let's get started. So horoscope is a map of the sky for an astrologer. So if it's your horoscope, that means it's calculated on the date that you were born at the exact moment, the exact time that you were born at, and the exact place. So let's imagine that as your astrologer, I have transported myself exactly to that point that you were born at, and it's the same date, it's the same place, and it's the exact same time. So as your astrologer, what I'm doing is I'm just looking up at the sky and seeing where all the planets are, and I'm taking the whole 360-degree understanding of where the planets are. Okay, so some of the planets could just be right here, but some of the planets could be in the southern hemisphere. So I'm calculating all of that and creating a map of that sky, and that map is called a horoscope. Okay, and in this horoscope there are different kinds. So the North Indian style of a horoscope looks different from the South Indian style of horoscope, and there are many different kinds of horoscopes. So in Vedic astrology we take certain designs, but in Western astrology you will find the circular design of the horoscope. So none of them are really different, they're all doing the same thing, which is that they're mapping the sky out for you in a way that it's easy. You just one look at it and you know which planet is where and how to quickly perceive that information. But that's mainly for the astrologer. For you as my client or somebody who's trying to learn astrology, this video is especially for you, because we're not going into too much mathematical detail, but we're still trying to understand, when we look at that shape of that horoscope, what is it that we need to really understand, what is the important stuff. Okay, so this is the North Indian style of the horoscope, and this is what I use. This is what I will also send you in a PDF. If you get from me, if you get a consultation done, you get a PDF from my side, and this is what you get. This is the sort of a horoscope, this shape. Okay, don't worry about this colored box here, but this is the shape. It will either be squarish or rectangular whenever you see a North Indian style horoscope, but what you get from me will look rectangular like this, and it will have all of these divisions. Okay, and I'm going to explain what these divisions are. So the first house, what is the starting point of your horoscope? This becomes the first house, the starting point. Now, how do we decide this starting point? Is it just random, or does it have some sort of method to the madness? So your starting point of your horoscope is actually your ascendant. So your ascendant is where your horoscope begins. This is where we start reading your horoscope. This is how we also make your horoscope. If you have to manually make the horoscope, that's how we do it. Ascendant becomes the first point. Now, what is an ascendant? Now, ascendant is when you're standing. I'm going back to the place that you were born at, on the date and at the exact time that you were born at. I'm again transported to that moment, and then I look to the east direction. And the rising sign in that east direction, the zodiac sign at the horizon that is rising at that particular moment, is your ascendant zodiac sign, and the degree at which it's rising becomes your ascendant degree. For now, don't worry about the degree, but we're just going to think about the zodiac sign. So the zodiac sign that is rising in the east at that exact date and the place and the exact time that you were born at becomes your ascendant, and that becomes your starting point of your horoscope, and all the other zodiac signs are placed in relation to your ascendant. So your horoscope is made in relation to your ascendant zodiac sign or the ascendant degree. Okay, so where is your ascendant? Like I said, this is the starting point of your horoscope. Here, this will be your ascendant. So what zodiac sign ascendant am I? Whatever zodiac sign is in the first house of this square. Okay, you will have numbers written in it, and I will go deeper into it when I explain it, but this becomes the most important house in your horoscope, because in a way, the ascendant tells you the theme of your life. You know, what sort of life is this person going to have? Is it going to be a happy life or not so happy life? Think of it in terms of a book. You know, the cover page of the book actually, in a way, sometimes tells you, is it a love story or is it a war saga? What is it? So think of this as the cover. And this is how we try and understand the rest of the horoscope. It's all in relation to your ascendant. Now, when you get a PDF from me and you're trying to understand what is your ascendant, again, we go back to this. This is what it's going to look like, because the earlier diagram was an empty diagram. But what you get from me has all these coordinates and letters and numbers. I don't want you getting overwhelmed by this information. It's very, very simple. We still stick to the same rectangular figure and this box, which is our ascendant. Okay, and here there are these numbers written. Okay, these numbers that you can see. There's a 1 number here, a 2 number, a 3 number, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this is just a random chart. It's just a chart to give you an idea. So this becomes your first house, okay? But the number here actually does not signify the house. It signifies the zodiac sign. So this number can change. This number can become number 10. This number can become number 4. Okay, so this is to tell you what zodiac sign it is. So the zodiac signs I've given in the comments below. So the first zodiac sign is Aries, the second is Taurus, number 3 is Gemini, number 4 is Cancer, number 5 is Leo, number 6 is Virgo, number 7 is Libra, number 8 is Scorpio, number 9 is Sagittarius, number 10 is Capricorn, number 11 is Aquarius, and number 12 is Pisces. So every time you see one of the numbers, you will now go back in your head, in your memory, or you make a chart for yourself, or go back to the comment section in this video, so you can actually see not in the comments, sorry, in the description section of this video, you will see the number, and in front of that I've written the zodiac sign, so you can always match it to that information. So this particular horoscope, their ascendant is the Aries ascendant, okay? And the second house becomes Taurus, third house becomes Gemini, fourth house becomes Cancer, fifth is Leo, sixth is Virgo, and so on. So now what we are seeing in this is that it doesn't go clockwise. The horoscope actually moves anti-clockwise. From the first house, this becomes your second house, not this. This is your 12th house. So from the first house, we go to the second house, then the third, then the fourth, fifth, sixth. So the zodiac signs are all moving this way. Okay, it's anti-clockwise and not clockwise. Now the other information to keep in mind is that when you get this chart, how do you find where is what planet? So first thing to always remember is that you remember the houses, which is this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. And now you have to remember that these numbers here will change. This number can always become, let's say, this number can become a 3. So that means it's become a Gemini ascendant. And so if this is Gemini ascendant, this Gemini ascendant makes the second house Cancer. So the zodiac sign of Cancer is now placed in the second house. And the zodiac sign of Leo is in the next house from Cancer. And this changes to Virgo. So this will be given in the PDF that you receive from me. But the minute you see a certain number here, all you need to do is equate it to the zodiac sign that is given in the description list of this video. So this makes it a Gemini ascendant, right? And always in this house, in this section of the horoscope, you will have these two letters, which is AS. So AS stands for ascendant. Now, how do I find where my moon is? Where's my sun? Where's my Venus? Where's my Jupiter? The very simple concept for that is that think of the first two letters of all the planets. So Venus, for example, is VE. Moon, for example, is MO. So whenever you see this MO, this is moon. Your moon is placed in this section of the horoscope, and let's say this is still a Gemini ascendant. This is 2, right? So this becomes your 12th house. So moon is here, MO is here, it's with VE, which is Venus. ME is Mercury, okay? So they're all sitting here in this number 11. Number 11 is Aquarius. So this becomes your 9th house, and 9th house you have the zodiac sign of Aquarius, and you have these 3 planets sitting here, which is ME Mercury, MO Moon, VE Venus. Your SU Sun is here, KE is Ketu, SA is Saturn. Okay, don't worry about the other entities there for an astrologer to calculate and look into things deeper. JU is Jupiter, and RA is Rahu. This is what you mainly, and yes, MA is Mars. Okay, so this is what you mainly need to understand when you look at a horoscope. So now you know your moon sign. If you want to know, it's in Aquarius. Your sun is in number 10. Okay, so what is number 10? Which is the zodiac sign that is at number 10. It's Capricorn. So your sun is in Capricorn. Now remember the houses. Okay, so let me change the color for this. Yeah. Okay, so this is house number 1. Are you able to see it, or is it too light? Yeah. This is house number 1. This is house number 2. This is 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are house numbers. The one in yellow are house numbers. The one in purple are governed by what your ascendant is. So your ascendant decides what the rest of your horoscope is going to be like. Okay. So if you have any confusion in terms of what to do with your PDF, how to look at that information, how to understand it, this is going to be the way you're going to connect the dots with what we have spoken about in a consultation. And most importantly, you know where your sun is, you know where your moon is, and you know what your ascendant is. So this information will also help you keep track of the information that I'm sharing on my Instagrams, because I always discuss ascendant related information. I use this information a lot for people because it is through your ascendant you can decipher a lot in your life. Okay, so I hope this video helped you, and I will see you next time in the next video.